And welcome back to our Crusader run. So we have 4 level ups to give here, and Leif is up first, has reached level 11. I'm going to give him hit points, resolve and melee defense. Reached 95 melee skill, will get more on post level 11 levels, and also quite possibly in the training camp he has 6 more skill points to get there. He has 2 perks thanks to student. Now we pick up a mind over body for a 20% fatigue cost reduction. What else do we want for him? Muscularity is an option for damage. Double strike is an option for damage. Crippling strikes and eventual executioner is an option for damage. Bloodbath could help a little bit, but he doesn't have perfect focus, so he doesn't need more help with his fatigue costs, I don't think. Could pick up rotation. Does have a relatively low fatigue pool, but does get help from mind over body with that. I think we pick up muscularity for damage here. So, because he has 117 hit points, gains plus 10% of current hit points as additional minimum and maximum damage. That does favor attacking with weapons that attack multiple times per turn, such as a dagger. So it's not as good on a swayhander as it would be on a dagger, but it's still good. Next up is Torolf. And he doesn't have mind over body, so we'll take hit points, fatigue, and melee skill. And if we want damage, we could go Vengeance, but let's pick up Underdog at this point. Next up is Gunhild. Rolls a +3 melee skill, +4 melee defense, and a +4 resolve. Pretty good level there. So with the shield, she is at 72 melee defense at level 8. Without the shield at 53. So that is quite nice. We can further enhance that number by picking immovable object. Doesn't do that much just yet, but as our armor gets heavier, it will do quite a bit. So gain plus 10% of the combined fatigue modifier from body, head, main hand and offhand as melee defense. I think I'm getting that at some point at least, but am I getting it already? Could just pick up mind over body with her as well. Gets Indomitable, but sadly doesn't get a rebound for that permanent Indomitable. Let's go with mind over body since we're getting that anyway at some point. And at some point her melee skill might be good enough to pick up a weapon that isn't a spear, perhaps, where the fatigue costs will matter more than they currently do. And finally we have Akyur, reaches level 10. Let's get hit points and fatigue. And I suppose we could pick up perfect focus at this point. Sure, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so we are in a caravan to Wolkenburg. Let us continue camping so we can train. Let's see, are we repairing stuff? We are repairing stuff. How long will that take? Not all that long. What about salvaging? Let's salvage some equipment. Don't need all these regular shields anymore, I don't think. Something like that. And we have a healer. Do we even need a healer? We don't. So the healer can go train. And let's continue. Orc Marauders. That could be something we cannot handle. Might need to abandon the caravan. Well, it's very tough at the very least. I think with the behemoths, I don't think I can handle this currently. They have a ton of armor, a ton of hit points. So Torolf has the hammer. It's one of these barbarian hammers. We have one swayhander. We have a longsword and a couple of pikes. Yeah, sadly I think we kinda need to abandon this. We might be able to win. It's too risky to take this fight, I think. Need to be a little bit stronger for something like this. Flee! Okay. So, yeah, caravan quests are a bit risky in that regard. Okay, there's a brigand group here. I guess we'll deal with them, at least if we can catch them earlier than the Tanstad company does. We can, I think. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm going to leave this rundown cottage here in case we get a patrol quest or something. I don't want to fight an easy group like this with a huge noble army. That's just for a couple of kills. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, there's another caravan here. If it's to the south, I think I might take that. It is to the south. Let's do this return item quest, though. We do need more money. We are always on the lookout for more money. Also, we need more food. So, since we don't have the food perks, we do spend a lot of money on food with a company of 15. For the tracks west. Okay, there's a veteran and a master archer. If we can fight them on the plains, I think we'll go for that instead of the hills. And we can. I'm not really that worried about the master archer, but there is an argument to be made that it would be better to wait for night time. Let's fix this inventory a little bit. Check if everything's to our liking. So let's give Blanca the Vala a wreath. Just a tiny bit more head armor. Okay, do we need to use a net in this fight? We might want to do so because of the veteran, because of the leader. But I don't think I'll equip one just yet. Okay. Let's wait for them to get on the plains. We could wait for nighttime. There's a few marksmen as well. I suppose it's prudent to wait. Okay, nighttime. And let's see how this goes. They're rushing us, that's nice. Okay, so there's a crossbow upgrade. The Master Archer might also have a crossbow, that would be an even bigger upgrade. Raimonda here has been using a tier 1 crossbow since we hired her, so she's long overdue for an upgrade. Okay, so this is the leader, Handsome Sturla. Should be pretty easy to kill. Has relatively good armor, might try to dagger that, we'll see. And we are playing the waiting game since I find that to be the most beneficial option in most circumstances. Okay, so yeah, it would help a lot if we had the Falcon to see exactly how they're positioned, what kind of weapons they're using, etc, etc. This little mound here is a bit troublesome for us, perhaps. Could take this position here if we got rid of the dog. We might do that. Kill it with a pike or the Crusader, perhaps. Okay, so there's the veteran. Has medium armor. Doesn't have a shield, so will be slightly easier to hit than they sometimes are. And we don't have... Okay, we don't have Inspire for Margareta just yet. I suppose the Crusader will take the northern flank, so let's do our usual rotation trick here. Okay, so if we can inspire the Crusader. Can get an easy killing frenzy going by killing this war dog. If I choose to do so, I don't know if that's the best course of action, when we can just kill it with a pike instead and get a slash in on this raider or this veteran. Okay, so Akure has perfect focus. This is not a good time to use it just yet, because this lone raider that we could use it on has a kite shield. So I think we'll wait before we use it. Let's go for another rotation here. Game's lagging a bit. Engage this raider here. And Gunhild will hold this position. Either here, or perhaps where she currently is. I think we'll go here. Oh, and we see another raider who might immediately destroy Gunhild's shield. Doesn't really matter all that much, perhaps, but It might. Okay, so if I shield wall here, it's quite likely that this raider will just smash the shield immediately. That does spend his turn though, so whatever. Raymonda can go for this thug, I suppose. Gets a nice headshot. And misses twice. Okay, so there's the Master Archer. Does have a tier 3 crossbow. Did hit a Leif, but since Leif is nimble, didn't do much damage. Also, they have close combat archer, which I think is like an oversight. That actually lowers their ranged damage if they shoot far away. So that will get probably changed at some point. Either the perk will be removed from them or the perk will be changed, since that's kind of a nerf to Master Archers. Which partially explains why we took so little damage here. Nicholas can help out here. Minstrel fails to daze Nicholas. Okay, let's get rid of this dog, possibly. Good. And Magna Char. Take this spot, I guess. Shoot at this thug. Does it? Okay, so now we have Vengeance active on Leif. We have 75% chance to hit. And we miss, which wastes the Vengeance. Let's take... do we want this spot? Do we want this spot? Let's take this spot. Shield wall will be activated for free, thanks to Born with a board. Okay, so this veteran took this spot. I was going to take that spot with the Crusader. Slightly annoying. With this longsword, it will take a long time to kill this veteran. The pikes will help, though. Could also move. Probably move past him. Well, let's just go for the... Yeah. So the heavier armor they have, the harder it becomes to kill them with weapons like this. Which is why I avoided that orc fight with those behemoths and those orc warriors. I suppose we could adrenaline. Acure. Go for the 35. Does not hit. 31. Does hit. Very nice hit there. Also wounds this raider, which further lowers his hit points. And Torolf will go for the 75. Gets a nice headshot. Alright, so this veteran does not have a shield, so we could use a riposte if we so choose. Will probably only be useful against this veteran, since no one else is going to engage in melee. Not sure if it's good in that case. Also, riposte has a minus 10% chance to hit, so maybe we shouldn't. Let's just go for this. Might as well adrenaline once again. There goes the shield, as I predicted. She's probably fine though, because she has a huge melee defense anyway, and does have the high ground. taking a bit of damage from those marksmen. Okay, so kinda predicted that Thug taking that position. He'll be easy to kill, hopefully. Needs only one hit from Akyur, who can use perfect focus. Let's see if Nicholas can kill this guy. He's unable to do so. Okay. With Nimble and Steelbrow, this veteran is unable to do significant damage on the Crusader with a headshot. Let's get ready to pike these thugs and this raider down. Might as well adrenaline. Continue to use heightened senses. 88. And that raider has been dealt with. We do want to get this master archer. That crossbow is very valuable to us. I think it's more valuable, for example, than these weapons. Though I do need to worry about this brigand leader a little bit. So I can choose to go either towards these ranged guys or these thugs here. Let's go for these ranged guys, and Thorolf can go for either this raider or this thug if need be. And we have one more free shield wall. Let's just go for the thrusts. And Sophie can inspire Nicholas, I suppose. Okay, so we have a 43% chance. So yeah, Akyur, even with his godly perk selection, does have quite a poor ranged skill. But let's perfect focus. We only need one hit, I think. Miss. Oh, we do need 2 hits. And we do miss the rest of those. So I think we need Thorolf to save this flank. Oh well. Okay, Elika takes this spot, goes for this veteran, does hit. Good. Thorolf 84, does get the kill. Go for these thugs and possibly this leader. I guess Gunhild gets a net out to use in case we need it on Handsome Sturla. Should have thrusted this guy first though, since now we do less damage. Okay. And 60% Margareta on this veteran does hit, doesn't do a whole lot. Let's go for the kill here with Even. The more kills we get, the easier they are to break. And we might be able to kill this veteran now with the Crusader. Nope, they're quite tanky. Don't have enough fatigue for adrenaline anymore. Thug has dagger mastery. And we got stupefied, which is quite annoying since we also used Inspire on Nicholas. Ah well. So Leif could move and hit the Master Archer instead of killing this Marksman. I think these guys are our priority though, so let's kill this guy. And get ready to do something here. Let's wait though and see if Handsome Sturla is going to reverse the direction he's going currently. Okay. So we are able to take this high ground spot against Sturla. If we want the armor though, it's a bit problematic perhaps, because Torolf also has a huge hammer. But we might not care about the armor that much. We will eventually just get more heavy armors than we know what to do with. Or rather that we need. We'll just start selling them. Yeah, I think we'll just nuke this guy down again. Okay. Can actually inspire Leif here and we'll get another hit in. Excuse me. Okay, that veteran is finally dead. We can't even throw the net at Sturla from here because of the tree. Good hit by Elika there. So yeah, that's a good spot to take. We have 95% to hit. It's going to destroy his armor. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, let's see if we can do... Actually, we shouldn't probably use perfect focus. It's going to be too costly. Go for the regular miss there with Acure. Okay, get this position. Either possibly kill this dog or go for this raider. Let's go for the raider, I suppose. Okay, raider's gone. So we could use the net if we desire to do so. We've also wounded Mr. Sturla here, and he now has minus 25% melee defense. That actually does make it easier to dagger him down. He still does have some body armor durability left. It will take a while before we are able to actually get everyone with daggers next to him. So that might not be worth the risk. Good headshot there. And this, as usual, the zombie spawns right next to our ranged unit. Slight annoyance. Also, we need to take this Master Archer down relatively soon because he's able to hit Nicholas so reliably, and eventually we'll be able to even kill him with that hatchet. So yeah, I don't think we have the luxury of daggering this guy down unless he breaks. I think this is where Fearsome would help quite a bit actually. But we don't have it. Kill this marksman. Gets a nice headshot on the Master Archer as well. Wait there. So it will take a long time for this Wiedergänger to actually do significant damage on Akyur, but... So he's not really a priority to kill, but Akyur is now basically out of the fight. Not that he was contributing much with his low hit chance. So yeah, it's going to take a while for Akyur to actually reach his full potential. Especially during the night. If he had fast adaptation, he would be slightly more reliable. Might need to pick up Gifted. Just to be able to hit things slightly more reliably. Okay, yeah. So 15% chance to hit there. Okay, let's just kill this guy. If we don't get a headshot, we will get the helmet, probably. Okay, Leif can either go for Sturla, but I think Sturla is mostly taken care of already. Let's go for the Archer instead, the Master Archer that is. Could have also gone for the Wiedergänger. Okay. So he's fleeing now, but there's not much point in daggering, because his body armor is all gone. Only the helmet remains. And we get another zombie. 2 zombies. And the rest of them are fleeing. And we miss a 95 there. Torolf has run out of fatigue. If we had Pathfinder available to him, I think we might take that. We might even take Skillful Stacking at some point for the +9 fatigue. We'll see. And another zombie rises from the dead. And again, it's next to the next to the ranged guy. Okay, Master Archer down. Okay, so only these zombies remain for us to kill. Unless more of them rise up against. Yeah, this is kinda annoying. We move one tile and Torolf is unable to actually use his weapon. That will get better once we get one weapon mastery perk for him though. Just leave these guys here in case more of them rise up. Blocked Leif there. Maybe a slight mistake, whatever. Even if that axe had hit, Nicholas would be fine because he's nimble though. Also I can inspire Leif, so he will be able to get a hit in unless the guy is dead already before that. Which he is. Alright, one more zombie. And there we go. So now to see what we actually got. We did get the heavy crossbow, so that is a huge upgrade. Also did get the helmet. It's not that great, but it is an upgrade. Got this infantry axe, probably won't be using it. Also got this longsword. So at the very least, some valuable equipment to sell. Where's Raymond? There you are. So we go from this light crossbow to a heavy crossbow, which is quite a damage boost for us. We also got this regular crossbow, could give it to Magnachar. An upgrade as well. And the helmet over here, let's start repairing that. Margareta has leveled. Could take the HP or the resolve. She'll be a frontliner of some sort, so I guess we'll take the HP. 63 is still quite low even for Battleforged. Okay. So I am not sure if we'll be taking Inspire on her. But we will be taking Mind over Body. So let's take that. So now rotation costs 22 fatigue. Okay, let's actually camp and repair here. It'll take a long time to repair. We will need to buy more tools. It also help to get the repair tent. Let's actually see if we can craft anything. We can craft one of these nacho necklaces. Let's get that going as well. Margareta may craft that. And Cherrick as well. So let's craft that necklace before we move. There we go. We also got a level up for Sophie thanks to the training. Gets hit points, fatigue, and resolve. But what perk do we choose? So we could give her the banner at some point. Just make her our banner gal. Pretty standard there. Has high resolve. Most of her job will be to inspire others and occasionally use rally the troops. We could also use her as an off-tank inspire. If this campaign goes on for long enough, we might get the noble from during the noble wars, and that guy is an ideal banner guy. What I'm debating is, do we take shield expertise or not? Because if we take shield expertise, we won't be using the banner on her. Could also just pick something else. I don't think we want Prayer of Faith for her because she already has a use for her fatigue and action points in Inspire and possibly Bandage Mastery and possibly Rally the Troops. We could just get perhaps Gifted. We could maybe even consider medicine ingredients for plus 5% resolve. Not really that necessary, I don't think. We could get immovable object for more melee defense. It's pretty good usually. Not that great just yet, but still. Could even consider Brawny, but don't think she actually needs it. She has a good amount of stamina and mind over body. We do get a rebound. So... Don't see that much use in a rebound. If we run out of stamina, we should probably choose just recover. Inspiring Presence is an option, but we already have that on, I think, Shararik here. Could also go Lithe to go along with Battleforged. Would need to do some armor management in that case. She'll get 2 perks next level, and once she completes the training, she'll get another one. So I do have quite a few things I could do here. Could also just pick Brawny for more fatigue and then take perfect focus so I can use Inspire twice in one turn. That will be extremely stamina intensive though. Even with the help of Mind over Body, that will cost quite a lot. I'm leaning towards Gifted. Let's see, her melee defense without shield is at 20. I don't think I want to use her as a tank in that case. It's safer to just use her as a relatively sturdy Inspire bot. Also, since she is peaceable with 20 melee skill, we cannot lock enemies down even with a spear because they'll just walk past her. She won't be able to hit reliably. So I think that is out of the window. Could get even more stamina reduction with perfect fit, maybe. As long as our armor isn't too heavy. Let's just pick Gifted. Okay. And we have this Nacho necklace. Jarek has the Sergeant sash. Not sure if I want him to be using it. So this ancient tower shield has 52 durability. Does cost 30 fatigue to use though. Let's just give this guide shield to Gunhild for now. But yeah, the Nacho necklace. Let's give it to Nicholas. We'll get more out of Mind over Body. Not that he's ran out of fatigue yet, but still. Okay, let's save, just in case. And return the Idol of Fertility. And we are almost completely out of tools, by the way. So, Felswacht is where we are head to buy some. At a hopefully good price. Where is this caravan to? It is to Felswacht. We'll immediately take that. And let's see if we'll actually get there. Get some training in. We could do some salvaging, perhaps. Sure, let's salvage. So we might again run into something that kills us or makes us abandon. Okay, so this fight should be doable. It's one of the easier undead fights. They might even view as too tough for them and run away. The few necrosavants is basically the threat here. The legionaries can do damage as well, but it's the few necrosavants that really matter. So we will fight that. And Magnachar is going to be throwing nets around. So is Avon. Okay. I think this should be fine. Let's give a net to Nicholas here. Actually, more nets. Just in case. Just in case we need them. Those necrosavants. If there's 3 of them, they're going to be quite annoying. Okay, so they think we are too tough for them, and they are actually correct. Don't need to worry about this. Where's the crossbow? There. So it looks like we'll actually make it to Felswacht. It was a short trip, so no surprise there. Okay, a little bit of XP. A little bit of training done. And we might find something worth buying in the armorer here. But first we need tools. 120 tools. Don't quite have that amount here, but we will buy every single one. Might consider buying the falcon here. We need food as well. This bread is kind of cheap, so let's buy a lot of it. Check the armorer. Already have the scrap tent. So there are some famed helmets here. This one is okay. This one probably too heavy for a nimble build and too light for a Battleforge build. We don't currently have anyone who uses light. Still not bad. This one's good for nimble. These are both good for nimble. They're kinda expensive though. So if we buy a helmet here, I think we'll only buy one. Would be nice for the Crusader actually. So yeah, here you can see also the armor per weight value. So this is 34 per 1 weight. This is 24. This is almost 30. And this is 19.1. So this is, in that regard, the best one. I'll buy this one. But that also means we need to go sell some stuff, make some money back. We'll give this to the Crusader. That also improves our nimble value. Okay, 180 head armor here with a weight of -6. So yeah, we've got this thing here. 80 -5. It's actually not really that useful for us. I guess it's an upgrade for Gunhild. But we also have these. These are actually better. Let's give Raymonda this chainmail hood. Okay. So now I think we head to Königsheim. We have the scouts station, so we can bust some camps on the way there. So we could go through here, at least bust this camp. Quite possibly find another somewhere here. There's also this camp. So we might decide to go through here instead. But yeah, Königsheim is where we want to go, because that's our very lucrative marketplace where we can sell for a good price and make a lot of money. Let's go check what we have here. It's probably going to be either brigands or undead. And both of those should probably be doable. It's so close to these settlements. Yeah, this is easy. Very easy for us. So... Also, do we have a boar spear for you? We do, okay. Let's give Nicholas this long sword. Slightly more damage currently. And yeah, he might actually go 200 swords. We'll reach 89 melee skill at level 11. Well, we'll decide when we get there. Okay, let's go. And I'm just gonna let them walk to us. So only the ranged units and Sophie will act this round. Sophie because she has Inspire. Okay, Raymonda might as well just... Oh, never mind. That was a slight mistake there. I guess we'll move. And now we can inspire the Crusader for next round. No reason really to reload that crossbow there with Accure, but I did it out of habit. Okay, now we wait again. also increase the combat speed. Let's inspire Nicholas. And start killing them. So during the day against Wiedergänger's Acure does have 92% to hit. Let's see what he can do. Did get a little bit unlucky there. Kinda wish these camps scaled a little bit more, because these kind of camps are just so easy to deal with, but it's still so beneficial to fight them because of the loot and experience, but there's really no excitement in the battle, so I wish they kinda scaled like the distance scaling does for those wandering groups out in the world map. Use a drone here to get the nacho before it's able to feed. Not that it really matters, but still. Oh. Well, maybe the nacho gets to feed then. We'll see. I can stop it from doing that with life here. I guess we will. And since Gunhild doesn't have access to Underdog and these Wiedergängers have Backstabber, they actually have somewhat of a chance to hit her. So if in a future battle we get surrounded with enemies with Backstabber, they will actually be able to take Gunhild down even with her huge melee defense. Three more zombies to go. 2 to go. One to go. Okay. What did we get? Some valuable items. Alright, let's go to Valkenborg next, see if we can find some cheap tools. Let's actually check the weaponsmith as well. As well as the armorer. Want to be buying this masterwork tree frog. Don't have the money for it. And Königsheim with the ambushed trade routes. So we are at 5,700 crowns at the moment. Let's see what our monetary situation is after we sell stuff. Keep this noble sword in case we want to use it on someone. Same with this winged mace. Okay, so now we are at 21,000 crowns. Let's also sell some nacho brains. And I guess this infantry axe. Probably won't be using the fighting axe either. Let's sell that. Sell that. Sell this. Okay, 22,675. That's quite good. Okay, let's find a location. We probably will be destroying that location for even more money. Ruins of Orkbane Keep to the west. So here. There we are. Let's camp for a little bit to see what is hiding in the ruins of Orkbane Keep. I'm predicting it's undead once again. Actually, let's not do that. You can train and you can train. Everyone trains except for Oswulf. So as the patrol radius reaches this, it should reveal what's inside. I think that's how it works. It's not happening though. I thought the scouting equipment, scout station actually revealed that. Maybe it's revealed after I stop camping. Yes, yes it is. Okay. So another one of these super easy undead camps. We will be doing that because of the Königsheim selling prices. It's just so lucrative. And we also have the Penny Pincher's tools, which will enable us to accumulate wealth without repercussions. But I think that's enough for now, so next time we'll be doing this easy fight. Probably this camp as well. Let's just bust camps here and sell the loot to Königsheim. Get filthy rich in doing so. But that will be next time, so thanks for watching and see you next time.